Atkins has come out of the pack there. If any other guy in the race had jumped away at 5 kilometres to go, I would have said to you, Phil, no chance at all. But Dave Zabriskie, he could pull this off.
We could, and I'll tell you, what a
he's
move
going to.
Look at the gap he's got now. He's got his bike up to around about 28 miles an hour, and he's locked in there. The peloton are now preoccupied. They've got to catch Zabriskie before they can think of setting up the sprint for their sprinters. So there will be a little bit of a consternation back there in the main field. Look at the movement in the peloton.
I'd use the word panic. Panic on board the express coming into the Clovis historical downtown area now, as all of a sudden, when a man like Dave Zabriskie goes out, and you mentioned Yatislev Ekimov is probably one of the only other men in the world who could pull off a stunt like this and survive. Well, Zabriskie has really done a good job. It takes all of the pressure off Garmin Barracuda. Heinrich Hausler in the green jersey will be sitting there in 4th or 5th position, waiting to see whether his teammate gets caught or not. And if he does get caught, he will have had an easy ride up to the land. But what it's done is it confused the lead out of Team Omega Pharma Quickstep. But not now. They're coming back into control. They're trying to calm down the nerves of everybody else in that main field, and they'll try and see if they can just pull back themselves to the back wheel of Dave Zabriskie inside of the last 500 or 600 meters. 2
kilometers we've just gone by now. Dave Zabriskie looks over his shoulder. Usually not a good sign. It means the legs are now aching. They'll be on fire. The peloton are winding him in slowly, but they're having to use energy to do it. Zabriskie was only 30 seconds off that yellow jersey. He could have got a 10-second win bonus. Then he would have only been 20 seconds off it. He's going to look at the guys now. Knowing Dave Zabriskie, there'll be a wry smile on his face saying, that hurt you boys, didn't it?
It certainly hurt everybody. That's what it looked like briefly at the back. This looks like Gerard Cholek, one of the riders from Omega Quickstep. He's a very fast sprinter himself, but it's not for himself this afternoon. He's trying to make sure he keeps Tom Bonen up at the front. He does not want the riders on the left and right-hand side to come around and swamp his team sprinter, which is why he's keeping the pace nice and high. Bonen is still there in 4th or 5th position in the pale blue jersey, but he's getting swamped over on the left.
Well, this is the difficulty now, because here in the USA, these roads are really wide. They're not like the European narrow approaches. We're under the Kenda, 1 kilometer to go banner now, 1,000 meters to the line, and it's Team Garmin Barracuda, and that's the team of Heinrich Hausler who's on the front.
There's one more corner to go, and these riders are going around it as we speak, and now they're looking up, and if they look up straight in front of them, they'll see the finishing line now. They're looking back. They've got the white jerseys. That's going to be for Marcel Kittel. He's a rapid man. Tom Bonen is still nicely placed in the middle of all of that pack. So too is Fred Rodriguez of Team Exergy. He's in about 4th or 5th, but Bonen has got a good position.
Marcel Kittel is the 3rd man in line here, and it's also Josh Atkins, his team Bontrager, who's trying to break in on the action as well. Watch Sagan, dead centre of our picture in the yellow jersey, as Rabobank launching Michael Matthews. Matthews is looking for the back wheel of Sagan and has got it here. As they continue to the line now, they're going to break clear. Bonen's on the far right as Sagan hits it with the wheel, and Hausler's on his wheel. The top 2 finishes for the last 3 days. Is he going to do it again? And he's on the line, and he gets it. It's impossible. 4 out of 4 for Peter Sagan.
Well, all of the top sprinters in the Amgen Tour of California there, Phil, were on his shoulders. He waited and bided his time. Marcel Kittel, Tom Bonen, Henrik Hausler on the left-hand side, but calmly, well, not that calm, coming up through the middle with power and acceleration. Boom, boom, makes it number 4.
Well, I'm not going to talk about Peter Sagan. I'm going to ask you, Paul, how does Heinrich Hausler feel 4 second places in 4 days?
Well, he did everything. They've tried every which way they can to find the right tactic to blow this guy out of the water. They haven't found it yet, and they're going to have to wait now, Phil, all the way down to LA Live.
And a 10-second win bonus as well, don't forget, which is edging him away for the time trial. This is how he did it.
Had a teammate with him all the time. Look at Tom Bonen there. He's caught in the middle, and on the outside there was a long way out, and he couldn't even see where Heinrich Hausler was. He was locked there onto the wheel of Peter Sagan. This is the moment Bonen was waiting for. He was on the wheel on the left-hand side of Kittel, but as soon as the gap on the door opened, bang, there you can see Peter Sagan going right down through the middle. And as you said, look at Hausler, please slow down, I want to get this win, but no, I'll have to do second again.